The President's Panhandle Pioneer Award is intended to recognize people that have attained the highest levels of citizenship in the Texas Panhandle. And I can tell you that one person that comes to mind immediately for such recognition, to me, is Representative Price. He has given selflessly of himself in service to this region.
Well, you know, it's been my privilege and my pleasure over the last 14 years to work with Price in Austin. We've worked together on pretty much everything, and I think it's been a good time for the Panhandle and for West Texas A&M. Grew up in the Panhandle. He understands the Panhandle, and he loves the Panhandle.
Well, it's a privilege to be the voice and advocate for our region, our area in the Texas Panhandle.
I do remember the first time we met, and when I talked to him, and I left that meeting, I remember thinking, this is going to be good. This is going to work out really well. He's been very instrumental in not just rural health for me, but also mental health for our district as well.
They developed some funding for the Meadows Mental Health Policy Institute, and I ended up on as a founding board member on that, and that's where we worked very closely with because he became the chairman of the Select Committee on Mental Health in the House. There was a time that we weren't taught in nursing school or in medical school about mental illness and addiction, because there were no resources for it. There was nobody, we didn't have any research behind it.
Over the years, I've come to realize, working in the mental and behavioral health area in Texas, that the needs are high, and the needs are high in every community. It is critical that we talk about it. It's critical that we provide resources to address the needs. I think it's just an issue that was ignored and in some cases just avoided for a very long time.
And most recently, I think For's biggest contribution has been his work over the last few years on mental health issues that, of course, kind of culminated with the approval of new mental hospitals around the state, psychiatric hospitals, including one in Amarillo.
Among many initiatives that For has helped us with is the establishment of the Panhandle State Hospital on Amarillo Boulevard. And arranging this deal and getting that deal to work took a statesman-like personality, and that was Price.
One of the big achievements for this region was for the funding of a new hospital to be located in the Panhandle. Last year we were fortunate to achieve that. The Texas A&M system and West Texas A&M University were integral and really just critical in making the deal happen. It was a great win for the state of Texas, and it was a great win for the Texas Panhandle, and it's a great win, I think, for West Texas A&M University. It will need a workforce of trained individuals, nursing staff, allied health professionals. West Texas A&M will play a key role in providing individuals who are trained to go work there.
We will really beef up the education and training for the current workforce in mental health and behavioral health.
He saw a big need, and it wasn't being fulfilled. And when he saw that need, I think For saw that as an opportunity to do something that would help a lot of people. And West Texas A&M will become such a big part of that by training the personnel who will staff that facility. You know, I've heard the comment that there weren't many Prices in the legislature, and that's true. There haven't been many over the years. For served as an example in a body that needs good examples of how legislators should serve. I don't know what the future holds for but he's got the leadership skills and the abilities to do pretty much whatever he wants to do, and hopefully that will translate into something that's very beneficial for the Texas Panhandle.
You know, getting the President's Panhandle Pioneer Award is so fitting for him. You know, this is an award that needs to go to someone like Price, who has put so much of himself into an area where the people are far better off than they were before he started. He's just one of the most stellar, well thought of people that we've ever known. I would put him up there right at the top in the history of those political representatives in our area that have done such a great job.
Well, I definitely want to congratulate Representative Price on this award and being a pioneer in the Panhandle. He definitely fits that description well. I don't think a lot of people really realize how much state representatives do sacrifice their time and their energy and their life, really, for working on our issues. And so I just really appreciate that. And I know I can speak for nurses across the Texas Panhandle and really across the state for all of his involvement in that, as well as WT.
Congratulations to Ford Price on being honored for the President's Panhandle Pioneer Award. It symbolizes the pioneer spirit that was so important in the growth of this area.
Ford has been at this, supporting the folks in the Texas Panhandle since the day he took office. It's never stopped.
I'm extremely honored to be a recipient of the President's Panhandle Pioneer Award. The Panhandle Pioneer moniker is something that we read and hear a lot about because we have that spirit in our DNA. And so to be the recipient of an award that recognizes that spirit is meaningful and humbling to me. One of the benefits of my job is getting to work with lots of great individuals, and I am extremely happy to have had the opportunity to work closely with Dr. Wendler. He has been a fantastic partner in achieving so many things for West Texas A&M University. So in addition to what it means to be a Panhandle Pioneer, this honor is specifically meaningful to me because I have such deep respect for Dr. Wendler.